Sub-adventurous. If you've ever felt like you have to be strong, in control, unshakable, and if asking for help feels like committing a crime, then this video is for you, brother. What I'm about to share is going to explain why asking for help feels much harder than handling everything by yourself. Imagine an adventurer. Let's call him Young. He's sitting at his office and he's 40 years old. On paper, he appears successful. He has everything that you would break a sweat in order to obtain. But inside, it feels like something is missing. There's tension, anxiety, and the fear of showing weakness. And not necessarily weakness, but vulnerability, of which he interprets as weakness. And get me straight on this. I'm not saying that a man has to walk around portraying his weakness. This is just not the way of the adventurer. And back to Young, what he feels didn't necessarily start yesterday, but it has been developed decades ago, while he was still a kid, where he learned that love, safety, approval were earned by being respectful, useful, and perfect. Many of us eldest sons, or those of you who had to grow up fast, we learned early that we have to be the rocks. If we helped, fixed everyone else's emotions, then we were appreciated and loved. If not, love felt distant or even conditional. We learned at an early age that needing people is dangerous because the people who were ought to be there for us, they didn't show up. Therefore, we concluded that showing vulnerability is not safe, whether consciously or unconsciously. And the sad part is that that survival wiring doesn't just disappear when you become an adult. It sticks with you for life, following you into your work, your friendships, and even your romantic relationships. And unfortunately, although the survival instinct appears to be heroic and all, it's it's one of the things that destroy many of the relationships that are out there. And oftentimes without you even recognizing it. Young remembers staying up late, ensuring that his younger siblings' homework was finished. He managed the house so that everyone else was okay. It felt like he was just doing the right thing by himself and by his family because he was the eldest child, right? And in a way, you can say that it makes logical sense. He is the eldest, therefore, he has to be responsible. But Young was young. Who was there to care for Young while he, as Young, was caring for other people's needs and wants? And now, when his partner offers help, he panics. When someone tries to lighten his load, he instinctively says, "Mm-mm, I got this." But that's purely because as a kid, asking for help meant danger, or disappointment, or even worse, abandonment. That's not weakness, brothers. It's survival. And here's the bit of science behind it. Growing up too fast, your amygdala, the brain's threat detector, learns that vulnerability equals danger. Your reward system gets rewired, and it says, self sacrifice feels good, receiving care feels unsafe. And this wiring is deep. It can make love, comfort, or even small acts of help feel overwhelming and threatening instead of comforting. Ask yourself, do you push people away, handle all the stress alone, avoid asking for help even when you need it? That's not a flaw, brother. It's a survival pattern. And now that you're older, it may feel like you're trapped in this system, but you're not. Recognizing the pattern is the first step to overcoming it. And here's the good news, your brain can change. The way in which you function can be rewired, although it's gonna take effort. But all you need to do is to start small. Say yes to that friend who's offering to help. Let someone carry your load. Let someone listen without expecting you to fix everything. Every time you do this, you're building a new reality. Each time your brain learns that receiving care is safe, that being vulnerable is not dangerous, that you don't necessarily have to earn love by being perfect. You can just receive it, as uncomfortable as it may be. Love is out there for you to receive it, not because you're perfect. Now, I want you to think about that kid inside you, that boy who had to grow up fast. He is still there. waiting for a chance to rest, for him to be held, to be cared for without conditions. You've spent decades being strong, responsible, managing everyone else, and being perfect. It's time to let yourself fall apart sometimes and let someone catch you. But just be careful who you fall apart in front of and when you do that. Because no man wants to be surrounded by a weakling who is always going to be talking about his issues and all those things that are going wrong in his life. And no woman wants a mirror of herself. So find the balance between the two. Just remember, adventurer, your pattern is not permanent. It's something that you have learned, but you can unlearn it and learn something different, something new, something adventurous and vibrant. Your nervous system can learn safety. Your heart can learn that love is not earned by being perfect or being indispensable. Just one small act, letting someone help you, listening without fixing, saying, I need you, can start changing decades of conditioning. It'll feel strange, it might even feel wrong, but that's how healing works. That's how freedom begins. The little boy inside of you is waiting. Tell him it's okay to rest. It's okay to receive. You've earned it. Not necessarily by you being perfect or being indispensable, but you being you. You gifting the world the authentic and vibrant you. And by the way, brothers, if you want to live a more vibrant and adventurous life, don't forget to show some love by hitting the like, subscribe button. Until then, stay vibrant.